Hello, fellow soap opera aficionados. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, your ultimate hub for all things dramatic, heart-wrenching, and utterly addictive in the world of daytime television. We're the passionate team behind the scenes, dissecting every twist, turn, and tear-jerking moment from your favorite shows. If you've been glued to your screens like we have, you know that Days of Our Lives duel never fails to deliver the kind of high-stakes drama that keeps us coming back for more. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most tantalizing storylines brewing in Salem, the enigmatic return of the one and only Sami Brady. Oh, and mark your calendar, Sami herself will be gracing our screens again next week, bringing with her a whirlwind of emotions, secrets, and that signature Brady fire we've all come to love and sometimes fear. For those who might be new to the chaotic charm of Salem or need a quick refresher, Sami Brady is no ordinary character. Portrayed with fierce intensity by Alison Sweeney, Sami has been a cornerstone of DOOL since her debut in 1993. She's the epitome of a soap opera anti-heroine, bold, manipulative, fiercely loyal to her family, and unapologetically ambitious. Over the decades, Sami has navigated through a labyrinth of love affairs, betrayals, family feuds, and personal redemptions that would make even the most seasoned viewer dizzy. From her tumultuous relationships to her relentless pursuit of happiness, Sami's journey has been a rollercoaster of epic proportions. And now, as whispers of her return echo through the fandom, we're left pondering the biggest question on everyone's lips: who is the mysterious man behind that sparkling engagement ring? Let's set the stage for this impending drama. Sami's comeback isn't just a casual visit, it's laced with purpose and poignancy. She's returning to Salem to meet her newborn grandchild, a moment that's bound to tug at the heartstrings of every dual devotee. Imagine the scene: the bustling DiMera mansion, or perhaps the cozy Horton living room, filled with the soft cries of a tiny bundle of joy. This grandchild is the offspring of her son Johnny DiMera and his wife Chanel Dupree, and they've named the little one Trey. What a beautiful name, evoking images of legacy and new beginnings in the ever-intertwined family trees of Salem. Sami, ever the doting grandmother despite her checkered past, is throwing a lavish party to celebrate Chanel, Johnny, and baby Trey. Picture it: balloons and vibrant colors floating against the backdrop of Salem's iconic skyline. Tables laden with gourmet treats, and the air thick with laughter, toasts, and perhaps a hint of underlying tension. Beckhouse and Salem. No celebration is ever truly free of drama. But oh, the plot thickens from there. Amid the festivities, Sami has a fateful encounter with her son Will Horton. Will, played by the talented Chandler Massey, has always shared a complex bond with his mother. Their relationship has weathered storms of deception, forgiveness, and unbreakable familial love. As Sami mingles with the guests, Will's eyes catch the glint of something extraordinary on her finger, an engagement ring that sparkles like a beacon of secrets yet to be unveiled. His reaction? A mix of surprise and genuine congratulations, his face lighting up with that boyish charm we've seen evolve over the years. But Sami, true to form, doesn't just accept the well wishes, she drops a bombshell. She reveals the identity of her new fiance, leaving Will and undoubtedly the audience stunned. The camera will likely zoom in on Will's widened eyes, the dramatic music swelling as the revelation hangs in the air. Yet, in a cruel twist of soap opera suspense, the identity remains shrouded in mystery for us viewers. Who could it be? The speculation is running rampant in fan forums, social media threads, and even our own comment sections here at TV Days Drama Digest. Now, let's delve into the heart of this intrigue: the possible candidates for Sami's heart. As longtime dual fans know, Sami's romantic history is a tapestry woven with passion, heartbreak, and more than a few scandals. She's been married multiple times to Austin Reed, Lucas Horton, Rafe Hernandez, and even the notorious E.J. DiMera. Each union has been a spectacle of love's highs and lows, often culminating in explosive confrontations that redefine the meaning of drama. But one name keeps bubbling to the surface in our discussions: Austin Reed. Could it really be him? The mere thought sends shivers down the spine of any veteran viewer, evoking memories of a time when young love turned into a battlefield of deceit and desire. To understand why Austin Reed is such a compelling suspect, we must travel back in time to the early days of Sami's story linear era, filled with teenage angst, forbidden crushes, and moral ambiguities that set the tone for her character's enduring complexity. It all began in the 1990s when a youthful Sami Brady, full of wide-eyed infatuation, developed an intense crush on Austin Reed. Austin, portrayed by the charismatic Austin Peck and later Patrick Muldoon, was the quintessential heartthrob: handsome, kind-hearted, and seemingly unattainable. He arrived in Salem as a boxer with a mysterious past, quickly becoming entangled in the Brady family's web. But Austin's affections were firmly directed elsewhere, towards Sami's older sister, Carrie Brady. Carrie, played by Christy Clark, was the picture of grace and goodness, the polar opposite of Sami's fiery, impulsive nature. This sibling rivalry ignited a firestorm that would burn for years, turning Sami from a lovable troublemaker into a force of chaos. Sami's obsession with Austin knew no bounds. Desperate to win his heart, she resorted to a series of deceptions that escalated from harmless pranks to outright villainy. Remember the infamous baby switch plot? Sami, in a bid to sabotage Austin and Carrie's relationship, tampered with paternity tests and manipulated situations to position herself as Austin's savior. But the darkest chapter in the saga came when Sami crossed an unforgivable line. She drugged Austin against his will. It was a moment that shocked audiences, highlighting the depths of Sami's desperation. In a dimly lit room, perhaps under the guise of a romantic evening, Sami slipped something into his drink, leading to a night that blurred the lines of consent and forever tainted their potential. This act wasn't just a plot device, it was a raw exploration of obsession's destructive power, forcing viewers to grapple with Sami's humanity amid her flaws. Fast forward to more recent episodes, and this troubled history resurfaced during Sami's spring visit to Salem. In a heartfelt conversation with her son Johnny, Sami opened up about her past misdeeds, her voice trembling with regret as she recounted the pain she caused. Johnny, ever the supportive son despite his own demerit tendencies, listened intently, perhaps seeing echoes of his own impulsive choices in his mother's story. This confession wasn't just filler, it was a narrative breadcrumb, hinting that old wounds might be healing or reopening. Could this vulnerability have paved the way for a reconciliation with Austin? The speculation gains traction when we consider the current status of Austin and Carrie's relationship. Last we saw, Austin and Carrie had tied the knot in a fairy tale wedding that seemed to seal their happily ever after. They left Salem together, embarking on a life away from the town's endless intrigue. But soaps thrive on impermanence, marriages dissolve, characters return from the dead, and love triangles reignite with a single glance. What if Austin and Carrie have divorced? Rumors in the DOOL fandom suggest marital strife, perhaps Carrie's career ambitions clashed with Austin's desire for stability, or maybe an old flame from Austin's past resurfaced. Enter Sami, reformed, somewhat wiser, and ready for a second chance. Imagine the drama if Austin, haunted by memories of Sami's passion, realizes that his true love was the fiery Brady sister all along. Their reunion could be electric, a stolen kiss in the rain, whispered apologies under the stars, and a proposal that defies all odds. But is Austin really the one? Let's not discount other possibilities to keep the mystery alive. Could it be a blast from the past like Brandon Walker, Sami's former flame whose brooding intensity matched her own? Or perhaps a new character introduced to shake up Salem's dynamics? Fans have theorized everything from a Demera connection to a surprising Horton alliance. One wild theory floating around: what if it's Lucas Horton, her ex-husband and the father of her children? Their on-again, off-again romance has been a staple of Duel, filled with custody battles, fake deaths, and undying affection. Lucas, played by Brian Dattilo, has always been Sami's rock, even when she pushed him away. A rekindled engagement would be poetic, symbolizing redemption and full-circle love. To add layers to this speculation, let's revisit some of Sami's most iconic moments that shaped her into the woman she is today. Who can forget the Sami scheme era where she blackmailed, lied, and schemed her way through relationships? In one particularly gripping arc, Sami faked amnesia to manipulate Austin, leading to a wedding that crashed spectacularly when the truth emerged. The fallout was devastating, tears streamed down faces, alliances shattered, and Sami was left isolated, forcing her first steps toward growth. Then there was her marriage to E.J. Demera, a union born of passion and power plays. E.J., with his British charm and villainous edge, brought out Sami's darker side, culminating in affairs, kidnappings, and a custody war over their children. These experiences hardened Sami but also taught her resilience. Her bond with her children Will, Ali, Johnny, and Sydney has been her anchor, reminding us that beneath the drama queen exterior beats a mother's heart. As we anticipate Sami's return, the party for Chanel, Johnny, and Trey promises more than just cake and champagne. Chanel, portrayed by Raven Bowens, has her own history of turmoil, from business rivalries to romantic entanglements. Johnny, the Demera heir with a flair for filmmaking, adds a creative spark to the family dynamic. And little Trey? He's the innocent symbol of hope amid Salem's chaos. Sami's presence will undoubtedly stir the pot, perhaps reigniting old feuds with Marlena, or sparking jealousy among the younger generation. Will's surprise at the fiance reveal could lead to deeper conversations, unearthing family secrets long buried. Dramatically speaking, this storyline has all the makings of a DOOL classic. The engagement ring isn't just jewelry, it's a symbol of transformation. Sami, once the girl who drugged her crush, now stands as a woman ready for commitment. But in Salem, happiness is fleeting. What if the fiance's identity brings danger? Austin's return could dredge up Carrie's wrath, leading to a catfight for the ages. Or if it's someone else, like a reformed villain, the town might erupt in scandal. Fellow fans, what do you think? Is Sammy's fiance Austin Reed closing the chapter on a decades-old love triangle? Or is there a bigger twist in store? Drop your theories in the comments below. Love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe to TV Days Drama Digest for more in-depth analyses, episode recaps, and exclusive fan polls. Sammy's back next week and Salem will never be the same. Until then, keep the drama alive.